demonstration, we'll look at best practices for inheriting attributes from the master CAD part up to the idealize part and the FEM. Here we'll begin creating a new curve and we'll assign some attributes. Now if we hesitate over the curve, you'll see we get the quick pick. We've only created one curve, but there's two options. We have line 1 and line of line 1. Line 1 is the feature, which we don't want to assign the attribute for inheriting upwards. As here you'll see, we can create the attribute on the feature, but if we go and create an idealized part and a FEM, that attribute won't be inherited up into the idealized part and the FEM. So here we are in the FEM. There's no quick pick because it's just the curve and there's no attribute. Now the same thing applies to the I part. Here we have a quick pick where we can select either the component or the line. If we select the line, you can see there's no attributes. So here you can see the line feature, which is what we assigned the attribute to. And that's not what we want to do to bring that attribute up into the I part and the FEM. To do that, we want to pick just the curve. So the line of line 1 feature is what we want to assign the attribute to. So it's the object, not the feature, that we want to assign the attribute to. So here we'll create a bolt. This time we'll select the value of 2. And I didn't hit the tab key after typing in the value to make sure it would get in there. So let's do that again. Hit the tab and then the check. Now we've got bolt with a value of 2 for an attribute. And here I've selected the component. Let's do the quick pick so we can make sure we get the curve. And we'll see that we now have the attribute inherited into the I part and also into the FEM. And of course, my favorite thing to do with attributes assigned to objects in the FEM is to create selection recipes. And so here's an example of how we can use the attribute assigned to the curve to create a selection recipe. So there we can see we've selected the curve. If you'd like to see a demonstration of how this can be taken to create a universal connection, please see the link above. And that concludes the demonstration.